Hope everybody is doing well this evening. I don't see anybody yet. Cyrus, lay down. Oh, goodness. Okay, first person here is Lucky for general. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. A new journey begins. Maybe spending time with the Virgo. You could be hearing from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. It looks like it could be business related. With Sagittarius around, listen to your intuition. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. AA, how did A see me today? Didn't really think much about anything. May have thought, I don't know what your connection is with this person, but it looks like it may be a business or a colleague thing. Maybe thinks that you're a hard worker, you're down to earth, stable, and reliable. Butterfly kiss for the next 24. Cyrus? Cyrus, don't do that. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You'll have choices and options around social activity. Money comes in, finances improve, and you may be paying off a bill of debt or a loan. Negativity moves into the past. You may reconnect with an old friend or somebody from your past could be returning. Alpha, R and H's feelings towards me. R and H's feelings towards me. May find you to be a grounded and stable person. Somebody who they have respect for. May find you to be strong, confident, grounded, stable, and successful. Montaigne, why have I been crying lately? Not bad. It looks like you may be purging old bullshit that's been pent up for a long time. Crying it out, purging it, getting rid of it, and it should come to an end within the next couple of days, and your life should be moving forward. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Anxiety is easing and moving into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon. Divine 8, General. You've got new beginnings on the horizon that lead to success. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Money comes in, finances improve. Listen to your intuition. May feel relief around finances improving. Teamwork is favored. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Red, General. Focusing on a side business, side project, side hustle could bring in money. Maybe spending time with the Sagittarius. Life is moving forward quickly. An old wound is healing and moving into the past. Maybe the hard work that you put into work, school, or business is coming back and paying off. Something happens that makes you happy with the sun in the month of November, maybe business related. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Montaigne, what are the new beginnings that are coming my way specifically? Social choices and options around social activity. You may be spending time with a Scorpio or a Sagittarius. You're not looking back on the past. Life is beginning to move forward. You may have money coming in. Finances are improving. With the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities around social activity. Maybe working on a new creative project or creative hobby, side project, whatever it is. And you also may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Alessandra, will Zeke reach out anytime soon? I think you'll hear from this person relatively soon, maybe within the next couple of weeks. Dakota, General. Maybe thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Happiness comes in around work, school, or business. Making decisions that push life forward. Perseverance pays off. You have a wish that comes true. Maybe spending time with a Leo, and you could be planning travel. Cyrus, do not rip that. Avery, make sure he's not ripping that, please. Tanya, General. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Life's moving forward towards greener pastures. You may be planning travel. Could be feeling a little bit more financially secure. Money is coming in. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. That could make you feel relieved, and you may be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Bacon, love with Gemini for the next 2 weeks. Things look a little slow, maybe even a little bit out of balance, but there should be communication that comes in, and you're probably going to see one another. Listen to your intuition and don't be afraid to express your wants and needs. Beautiful one for tomorrow. Beautiful one for tomorrow. Listen to your intuition and life changes for you for the better quickly. You could have money coming in, maybe paying off a bill of debt or a loan. Could be spending time with the water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Negativity is moving into the past. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. New beginnings are on the horizon. Maybe not tomorrow, but new beginnings are coming. Montaigne, will Sherry Thomas Libra still leave my job soon? I think she will, maybe within the next couple of months. I'm going to say between now and mid-February, she should be gone. Spiritually Beautiful, love reading, love general reading. Listen to your intuition and don't be afraid to express your wants and needs when it comes to love. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Slow and steady wins the race, but you may be feeling like things are well balanced and down to earth. Solution to a problem is in front of you. Before the end of November, you'll figure it out, and the weight of the world will slip off your shoulders. Expressing your wants and needs when it comes to a love situation could help things to improve. Even if it is slow and steady wins the race, things could be moving forward. Beautiful. Me and Leo, love. Any progress? Progress as far as what? Let's see what's going on. All right, I don't know what you mean by progress, what you're looking for, but not much is happening here. It's like the two of you are at a standstill. You're really going to come to a crossroads at some point where you're going to have to make a decision to either stay in this relationship the way it is or to leave it. But not much around the situation is changing. So it's really you have to make the decision as to what it is that you want from this situation. Girly, I ordered a report from Kay. Are they a scam or legit? what it is, but it kind of reads like, not that it's a scam, you're going to get something, but it almost looks like it's something that's computer generated or not authentic, or like everybody kind of gets the same thing kind of a thing. It's not 100% a scam, but I don't know how authentic or personal it is. Anonymous, me and boyfriend Sag. Communication's either coming in or picking up, but other than that, things look a little slow. Nothing bad is happening. Things look well functioning. It's just kind of slow and steady wins the race. Montaigne, will Linden Aquarius ever come back into my life? That could happen at some point. I can't give you a time frame because it doesn't look like it's on the immediate horizon. It may take time, but there is opportunity to reconnect at some point. Hi, Sea Dragon. Welcome. Jay, me and Brianna Aries. Me and Brianna Aries. You have communication either coming in or picking up. Slow and steady wins the race, but you may feel like there's growth, change, and transformation around the situation for the better, or things are a little bit better balanced. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Things look okay. Pretty good. Lucinda for the next 10 days. Life changes for you for the better quickly. Listen to your intuition. Negativity moves into the past. You may be making decisions that push life forward, especially where like work, school, or business is concerned. Maybe spending time with the Gemini. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities that push life forward. Maybe planning travel. Success comes in around business. T-Vet, why doesn't our the Gemini look at my stories I'm posting for him? But he doesn't know that. Yeah. A lot of people don't look at the stories. I don't ever look at anybody's stories. I just don't think it's something that they don't just, it's like they don't care. Like, not that they don't care, it's not a personal thing. It's like, it's just not a big deal. That's why I keep telling you guys, stop trying to communicate through social media. People don't get it. It's just, it's not, whatever it is, even if he saw it, he wouldn't know that it was for him anyway. John, I'm processing it through spirit and just through truly surrendering. I'm appreciative of Leslie for being considerate in certain areas. By why or where did their resentment energy come from? I'm in towards her. Or am I in my head this week? No, I don't think. What I think here is, and I don't blame you. I think that you feel like, or you could be like, I did everything I could. There wasn't anything else I could do. I've tried everything, and it's just been impossible. And now feeling like all this effort that I put in, I didn't see my payoff. And it does create a little bit of resentment. I don't blame you. It's similar to like when somebody's like, well, he's a shitbag. He's treated me like shit for the last 3 years. But we've been together 3 years, and, I don't really want to start over. Well, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, you don't want to start over, but you're not going to change who he is. You're not going to change the relationship. But if you choose to stay in it, then you're settling for something that's not for your highest good just because you don't want to. You put time in, so you didn't get a payoff. Nobody would like, people don't like that. I read that a long time ago that a lot of times people are willing to stay in a bad situation because they feel like they've put in a lot of effort and they want to see like their effort come into like you pay off. It's like go to the gym every day, you expect to see results. Well, in a situation like this, put in all the effort, everything that you have, and you didn't get the payoff, and it feels like what happened. I get it. I totally get it. I get it. Oh, yes, 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 Miss Cherie, that's right. The sunk cost fallacy, that's right. That's what it is. And then there's like people that are very empathetic that are involved with people that are more narcissistic. Now, once again, this whole bullshit here is relatively like new to me. I've been learning about it only because I know that the whole world talks about as men as being narcissistic, but in my life, I've only had to deal with female narcissists. I don't know what the issue is, but almost every single man, except for my father, is like a bitch. I shouldn't say that. That's not nice. But they're like laid back. They take a lot of shit. They don't stand up for themselves. And I'm like, well, how is it that you're letting this one boss you around like that? And it's extreme, right? So I'm doing all this research and like seeing like the same situation. Like my mom's mother and her children, like that dynamic is it's like exactly the same to another family member that I have that's going through the same thing with her mother. It's wild to watch it, and when you see it, it's like it's the same situation. But if you're living it and you're not educated about it like I wasn't, my grandmother was diagnosed as bipolar and she was not diagnosed as a narcissist, but that was a long time ago. Things have changed. I believe if she had been in the same situation present day, she wouldn't have been diagnosed bipolar. She would have been diagnosed with narcissistic personality disorder. That's what I believe, but that's not here nor there. The point is that the empath in this situation is trying to love the narcissistic person so much that it heals them or fixes them, and it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. But these situations, like things may improve for 5 minutes, and it's that 5 minutes that makes you think that something is going to change, and that's what you hold on to. Like things could be shit for 75 days, but if the 76th day it's a good day, it keeps people holding on. And then at the end, like you just wind up feeling really burnt from all the wasted time in between and all the hope that you had that didn't pay off. Now, that's not saying that everybody's an empath or a narcissist. There's a scale, like I know that I deal with one family member that doesn't take, it's not in a nasty way, but she has no empathy for me. Like, does not take into consideration anything that I may have going on. She just doesn't. And if I were to say that to her, she wouldn't take responsibility for it. She would backwalk it. But it's not true. Because if you had true empathy for me, you would know I have like 25 balls in the air and you wouldn't be bothering me or harassing me the way that you do. Where if the roles were reversed, I would be like, when you have a chance, let me know. I know you have a lot going on. This person could give a fuck what I have to do. That's someone with higher narcissism. And I have to know how to navigate that, right? I know I'm going off on a tangent here, but the point is that it's like you sunk in all this time, you put in your hard work, you put in all of your effort, and then you didn't feel like you got a payoff. And there are some days where you feel like fuck. And I totally understand it. Anyway, let me shut my mouth already. Jasmine, is there a commitment coming towards me? Single, Libra, 30 years old, ready to settle down. Okay. You could have, yeah, you do have potential commitment here. The thing is that you may have some old bullshit around you that's kind of keeping you stagnant, similar to the situations I was talking about. If you feel like there's somebody who's been coming back and leaving and coming back, or reconnecting, or something that you may be holding on to, that could be preventing you from moving forward. Cutting away people, places, and things that no longer serve you helps life move forward quickly. Listen to your intuition. You could have a water sign coming in: Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or maybe fire: Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. But watch out for like old people, places, and things that may resurface, that just kind of keep you looking for like things to improve that aren't really improving. Kevin, still getting over the cold. Doctor said it would go away. It will go away. It might take a couple of more days. I'm going to say by the weekend you should feel much better. You have one? Okay. Mystery General for the next 24 hours. Lay down the law, set boundaries, it'll serve you well. Disappointments heal and move into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Listening to your intuition. The world is at your feet. Maybe paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, or putting money aside for something that makes you feel relief around finances. Vladimir, what's coming up for me in the next few months? Next few months, you have teamwork is favored and success comes in around business. You may be planning travel. Could be spending time with a Taurus or an Aries. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. If you've had an argument with someone, it will resolve itself and move into the past. Maybe spending time with an air sign: Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Life could change for you for the better quickly. Not bad. Narcissistic women. You know what I think? And this is just my theory, but I think that there's a rise in people develop. I don't know if you can develop narcissism. I think you can, and I think it has to do with social media. I really do. Like, I'm not one of these people that really. First of all, I was never really big on like people being diagnosed with shit. Like, I would have people say to me, "Oh, my ex-husband is this, that, and the next thing," and I would kind of roll my eyes, because it's like, oh, everybody's diagnosed with something. But these days, I really think that, and the reason why, like somebody just said, women, I think it has to do with social media. I really do, because they're posting, they're making duck face, they're looking for likes, they want people, they're interested in what people think about their pictures, and it becomes like an obsession. I worked with a girl who was 16. She was 16. So she probably didn't even know life before cell phones and Facebook. We were after school counselors, and she was a pretty girl. She was young, 16. She had really long hair, and her hair was gorgeous, like long, like black hair. And we were counselors after school program, and I'm not kidding you, she spent the entire time taking selfies of herself. The entire time. That's all she did. She would come in some days with her hair curled. Some days she would have it blown really straight. She would duck face in the camera. for the 2 fucking hours that we were there. And I would think to myself, how sad is that? How sad is that? That your entire existence is based on posting selfies on social media. It is so sad. But you're doing it for a reason. You're not doing it like when I put up pictures of Avery, I have family members in Florida. I have friends in Italy. Like they want to see pictures of Avery. You're going to very few and far between. You're going to find a picture of me up there. I just posted a video of me skating, but other than that, it's going to be hard to find pictures of me. You're going to have to look through my photos. But she is looking for validation. She wants people to tell her how gorgeous she is. Well, one day you're going to be an old lady and you're not going to be as gorgeous as you were when you were 16. And you need to have a sense of self that is not being validated by strangers on the internet. But that's all she knows. And I mean, 16, she didn't even have her driver's license. She was telling me how she was going to take her driver's test. And I'm like, but meanwhile, her whole world is revolving around social media. Like, you're at work right now. Not only that, but you're responsible for these kids. And she's not that much older than the kids that we had in the school. And I just thought, and that's not going to get better. That's not going to improve. It needs to stop. I mean, who knows what if her parents know, maybe they don't know kids have a way of hiding shit, but it's going to get worse and worse and worse. But anyway, that was before Avery was born, so she's probably now in her 20s. Anyhow, that's just my opinion. And I don't even really go on Facebook. I post the pictures to Instagram, and then it sends it to Facebook. I do go on Facebook, but not that much. I like watching some of the reels because they crack me up. Especially the ones with people falling. Bella in general. You've got to take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Disappointments heal and move into the past. A wish comes true. Listen to your intuition. Old wounds heal and move into the past. And perseverance around work, school, or business pays off. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Anybody see that reel of the Amazon driver that he slips on the black ice? And he's like, I broke my shin bone. And then when he goes to leave, he slips again. Poor guy. Miss Reed, I ended up applying for the credit card. I got a longer. Oh, excellent. Good. Take whatever we can get. Mountain, will T be willing to breed Penny next year? How does she feel at her? How does she feel? Oh, about her at this point, right? I think that T will be willing to breed her next year. I think that may think that she's grounded, stable, strong, successful, smart. Or if there was recently a problem with her, it's moved into the past. And she's moving forward. Montaigne, can I get 1 year read from now? A 1 year read from now. Disappointments heal and move into the past. You may have a new job or business opportunity come in within the year. Making more money, success comes in. You may be spending time with a Scorpio or a Sagittarius. A new journey may begin around going back to school or learning a new area of study. Sometimes when that comes in, it doesn't always have to be like going back to college to get a degree. It could be like learning to cook or play the piano, something like that. If you've had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it could have resolved itself and moved into the past by next year at this time. You may be traveling, taking time for self-care, and walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. All right, let me go to my emails. Julie, I'm reading it now. Put both names, and today and tomorrow would be fine. I personally wouldn't do anything like that on a Tuesday or a Saturday, but Wednesday and Thursday is fine. Abusive families precipitate narky people. But the relationship advice that some of these people give us, yeah, some of the relationship advice I see on social media, I'm like, oh my God. Vladimir, your ex-wife was like this? Yeah. I know, it's getting worse and worse. I mean, think about it. Years ago, we didn't have this. You know, like for good and bad. Like there was no, like if somebody broke up with their boyfriend, right? There was nothing on social media. Like you cried about it, maybe you got drunk or whatever you did with your friends and then you got over it. But now there's like all kinds of like following him around on Facebook and looking at his shit and looking at his friend's shit. I mean, it's just gotten to like, no wonder why it's so hard for people to move on, because their whole life is on social media, but they're only putting up there what they want you to see. They're not putting on what's really going on, but you don't know that. I mean, it's just such a dark hole. Anyway, and then people put shit up there because they want Joe to see it, and Joe doesn't see it, or he doesn't look at it, or he doesn't know, and somebody else sees it and thinks it's about them. I had a family member say something to me like, well, if people had an issue with me, I wish they would tell me rather than posting things about it. And I didn't think that they were saying it to me because I didn't put anything up about them. But now I'm thinking maybe they were. And then I'm like, you know what? That's their fucking problem. Because I don't really post anything specifically about anyone. I just will like repost something if it has resonated with me in my life. You know, I'm not putting something up because I want somebody else to read it. You know, I'll just put it up because I'm like, oh yeah. Like the other day I found one. It was so funny. It said, it was like the scene of like, I think it was, oh, I sent it to my friend. Yeah, it's like walking in the woods. It looks so serene, and it says the only person that you can truly rely on is you. And underneath it says, what a fucking nightmare. And like I would repost that because it's funny, and I felt like that before. But it wouldn't be directed at anybody in particular. But other people see it and think it's about them, and it's not. It's just funny. It's funny is because we've all felt like that, or said it, or whatever. Payman, what's B's thoughts about our conversation? We exchanged phone numbers today. Oh, good. May feel like things went well. Grounded, stable, sincere, like it's going well, or it's mutual. Pretty good. Brooklyn, general finances for tomorrow. Finances for tomorrow is okay. Feeling grounded and stable, maybe paying off a bill of debt or a loan or putting money somewhere. Listen to your intuition. It's a little slow, but it's okay. Whatever's going on tomorrow, you should be fine. It's like an average day. Kevin, my anxiety is irritating. It should start to settle down as we move into tomorrow and over the weekend. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. New beginnings are on the horizon that lead to success. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care may help to stop it. Toka, journal for tomorrow at my WS job. My manager, for me and my manager tomorrow, district manager said that he'll have more info on the HR situation and will be there in person. Just curious if it will be bad news. I don't think it's going to be bad news. There's like relief around the situation. Oh, I do like the animal videos too. They're funny. I also like watching the cake decorators. I don't know why that fascinates me so much, but it does. Montaigne, nothing about romance next year. There could be new opportunities. You have new people coming in. Where exactly it's going to go a year from now, I'm not really sure. You'll have choices and options. It looks like you have water that comes up very strong around you. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, but Scorpio comes up strongest. You also could have an Aries around, possibly a Libra. You also, between now and then, there may be many people that come in, and it may be like talking to people, dating people, moving forward to somebody else. So that could happen. You have quite a few people here. Could have a Capricorn, possibly a Sagittarius. Not looking back on the past, life moves forward with perseverance. Disappointments heal and move into the past. You could find yourself in a committed relationship at some point next year. Holly, am I going to meet my next person I date online? What?
I'll take it and stick it on the wall. Nothing else. What a letdown. Final touches. Dog day.
I don't know what you did here.
This is for you.
Oh, you know what you did? You went to Google.
Need to turn it on quickly. Let me help. Slightly to the left. Here. Nope. Lefter. Got it. Here. Now lower it. And to the right. You know what? Eat honey. I'll figure it out myself.
See if that works.
Like this. Super.
Okay, I can't swear to this because I really can't tell you where you're going to meet someone, but I would say I don't think it's going to be online. It looks like you meet somebody through divine timing when you least expect it.
Some kids went to school.
Yeah? What are you saying? Beautiful. Leo has been on and off in the connection for some while, and I don't like it. I've expressed my concerns many times, yet he doesn't consider them, while also telling me by time to time that he wants to marry me. If I break up with him, will he accept it? According to the cards and our experience, it's just that I feel the on again off is disrespectful for the connection and is not okay. If you break up with him, yeah, you're going to have to set a boundary and like end it and then not talk to him anymore. But yeah, he'll accept it because he's telling you what he thinks that you want to hear so that he can continue coming in and out. So it's like, yeah, I'm going to tell her I'm going to marry her, and he comes in and out and he does the bare minimum, and the relationship has functioned like this for quite some time, like you said. So he's not changing. The relationship isn't changing. You have to make the decision if you want to stay in it. If you don't want to be in it, then you have to end things and you have to keep that boundary. If you continue to talk to him, what happens with people like that is that they know that once they have communication, they could get back in. They know that. So you have to stand strong with the communication that I am not answering this person. I am not talking to them. If you break that, then the cycle is going to start again. So it's up to you. You're the one that has to make the decision. But you have to stick with it. You can't go 3 days and then they answer the phone, because then you're going to go back to square one. Um, Tanya, when planning my dad's funeral, I was so busy and my sister-in-law sent me a $200 gift card to a spa, and I'm thinking flowers are $500. A spa, really? Meanwhile, her dad is in a home. She has no kid, no husband, works from home, yet her dad is in a home. I would never have done that. I took care of my dad. Going to a spa while funeral planning wasn't on my mind. I totally understand that. It's amazing how some people, right? Like they think like you that yeah, I mean the putting it depends on the family member. It depends on the family member. My grandfather would have been the kind of person that he could have lived here until the day he died, and I would have loved having him here. My grandmother would have been a different story, a completely different story. So I think it depends on the parent or the relative. But I know the going to a spa, it's the last thing on your mind. I totally get it. But I think in some kind of a weird way, she thought that she was like going to do something to take care of you. And I just think it kind of came off like in bad taste. But I think her intentions were okay. Like when my grandmother died, my coworkers all got together and they got together money and they gave me the money. I mean, they didn't have to do anything for my grandmother, but what they thought was, you got to fly to Florida. You're going to need to put the dog in the kennel, so use this towards the kennel. And I appreciated that, but it's different. It was like something that I could have needed rather than, yeah, I'm going to go and get a massage like in my father's funeral. I totally see where you're coming from, but I think her intentions were good. I think it just came off in poor taste. Cinnamon, how will my Halloween be going to the weekend? Okay, let's see. Halloween looks good. You could have choices and options that all could be kind of Halloween related, starting today right through the weekend. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Explore your options. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to, and something out of the blue, fun and exciting could happen. Looks like a pretty good weekend, and you may have a lot to do and may be busy. Jasmine, what will happen between Nick and I? He's my friend that I have a crush on, and he has an idea. I don't see all that much happening. Things look like they're kind of stuck the way that they are right now. It looks like a mutual friendship. I don't see a lot of romance around this situation. If you want something more, I would say something, but I don't see all that much happening. So this may be one of those situations that's kind of keeping you stagnant. I would say something if it's that important to you to see if you can get things to move forward. Otherwise, I would make the decision to leave it in the past because it doesn't look like anything is happening around the situation around romance. Yelra, what's coming towards me regarding love in the next 10 days? Things look a little slow, but you might hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. You could have new energy come in. Gemini, maybe new energy that comes in if you don't have one around you right now. Things look a little slow. Nothing bad is happening. You may get communication from someone you're hoping to hear from. Could have a Gemini come in. Cherry, what's coming towards me in love? You've got new beginnings on the horizon that could be bringing in happiness. If you're not with anyone right now, you have an Aries and a Cancer coming in. If you are with someone right now, things could move forward quickly around love. Happiness comes in. New beginnings around the horizon. Balance and success comes in. Expressing your wants and needs around love would be helpful between now and the end of the year. You could find yourself in a committed relationship if you're not in one right now. If you're not with anyone, though, it's probably going to be new energy coming in. Beautiful. General for November and December. And your advice, love your advice as it makes it. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, for November and December, you've got social activities coming in or picking up, which we've got the holidays coming, so that may be that. But it looks like feeling relief around finances improving, taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Could be spending time with the Sagittarius, maybe spending time with the Capricorn. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. May make you breathe a sigh of relief. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan could also make you feel relieved. And with the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Not bad, not bad. Oh, you're welcome, Cinnamon. Laverne, what to expect from JB moving forward? I would say you've got communication coming in. Things are coming into balance. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around the situation. And things move forward slow and steady wins the race. It looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. Tanya, she hasn't been through the experience of a loss of a parent. I felt that she didn't understand, but experience is the best teacher. That's true. That's true. Jesse, any good news for the future with my relationship? Who's your relationship with? I need the person's name or I need their astrological sign. Yeah, that's true, Mystery. She may not have had the same relationship with her dad. That's like I was saying, like the difference between my grandfather and my grandmother. Like my grandmother, if she was living here, it just, I mean, I chose to work 2 jobs to live here when I could have moved in with her. I mean, I could have. She wouldn't have said no to me. I couldn't do that. I would have had no freedom. I wouldn't have been able to do anything. I wouldn't be able to go anywhere. There would always be a guilt trip. No, I had no choice. My only sanity would be to live on my own after my mother died. I was already living here. So, yeah, I was already living here when my mom died, but it would have been terrible. But had I had to live with my grandfather, it would have been different. First of all, I would have wanted to be there to make sure that I took care of him. Not that he couldn't take care of himself, but he kind of came from that generation where my grandmother did all the cooking and kind of told him what to wear. No, Joe, you have to wear this. She, like, if it was a holiday, she would have them in matching outfits all the time. Like, but that was the way it was then, I guess. I don't know. Anyway. Cherry, what's coming towards me for the rest of the week? Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. You may be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Could be spending time with like friends, family, or well, maybe there's a group event. There may be something that's a group event that could come in like before the end of the weekend. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Teamwork is favored. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Laverne, JB has medical condition. Should I stay with her or would I be afflicted by this? Okay, JB has a medical condition. Will I be afflicted by this? I think there is a chance you could be afflicted by it, but it seems pretty slim. You know, I would really ask a doctor. I would see if you could talk to a doctor about it, because I think that there is a slight chance, but it looks as if it's on the slim side. And before you proceed with the relationship, I would see if you can get some kind of medical advice. Dee Dee for today. Anxiety eases or moves into the past. Maybe spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You could have money coming in or news of money coming in that may make you feel grounded and stable financially. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Could hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. And that may be around business, work, school, business. Brianna, me and Jade, Sagittarius. Things look a little slow, but there is communication coming in, and disappointment heals, and you're probably going to see one another soon. Oksana, money coming in. Adding a new stream of income can be bringing in more money, feeling better compensated, better respected between now and the end of this year. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan will make you feel relieved. Cool Libra, how did the AD feel after our conversation? Any feelings? Well, yeah, I think that there could be like feeling grounded and stable, pleasant, happy to speak to you, or good communication, and there be maybe more communication coming in. Cherry, anything that I need to know between me and M? Listen to your intuition and don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around the situation. Slow and steady wins the race, but like being direct or upfront about what it is that you want or need would be helpful. Life comes into balance when you express your wants and needs. Slow and steady wins the race. I don't know what kind of relationship it is, but stating what you need and setting boundaries would be helpful. Sean, will I get the money from the land in Florida before the end of November? I'm not confident you're going to get it before the end of November, right as of right now. Danielle Cyrus, feeling lost. Can I have a message from Spirit? Sure. Let's get the Spirit cards here. Four of Earth. Being too frivolous or too cautious with money. Good business decisions. Give to those less fortunate. With a card like this, I would say, especially if you're feeling lost, just in general, helping somebody else with something, anything, may help you feel better. Wait, may help you feel better. You have to wait a second. Six of Earth, gifts of money or effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan, paying off debts. Two of Earth, too much going on at once, the need to make a decision, consider a more playful approach. I think the first card is the answer, especially if you're not feeling like you're not feeling that great, finding somebody to help with something may kind of get you out of yourself and put you somewhere else, and that may be helpful. Do not interrupt me when I'm speaking.
I'm saying, and once I'm talking to somebody, and then, when she touches his ticket,
What?
when the girl touches her cheek,
Yeah.
when she changes the wires from the cheek, he goes, ugh,
Oh, that's silly.
and we go,
Oh, okay.
that's a video. It's a lot, and yeah, whoa. Yeah, whoa.
Dr. Sony, what's coming in love from me? Expressing your wants and needs around love could be helpful. You have a long-term committed relationship coming in if you're not in one right now, and it may be with air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Water comes up a little stronger around you, but a new romantic journey may be leading to success relatively soon. Listen to your intuition and explore your options. Jesse, any good news coming in for my future with my relationship? That I needed the person's name. Carlos, he's a Pisces. I don't see any specific good news coming in around the situation, but it looks like the relationship is functioning well and communication looks good. Slow and steady wins the race, but pleasant and grounded and stable. It looks like things are going pretty well. Space. Reading on me and Jake now. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around the situation. Slow and steady wins the race, but things should be starting to function better or come into balance in the month of November. Things are moving forward towards greater pastures. Communications either coming in or picking up, and you should be spending time together in the month of November. Not bad. Things look okay. Jesse, any good news for the future with Carlos? Any good news for the future with Carlos? I don't see much changing around this situation as of right now. I don't know what, like, as far as good news, I don't know what kind of good news you're expecting, but I don't see any news coming into the situation. It looks like things are well functioning. Things look grounded and stable. Communication looks good, and spending time together looks good. Slow and steady wins the race. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation would be helpful. Hi, Adonis. Laverne. Oh my goodness. Keep hitting the wrong thing. When it's the right time to remove the old house of my land in Jamaica, this year or next year? I would do it next year. Vicky, general for tomorrow. Life comes into balance. Maybe paying off a bill of debt or a loan. Negativity is moving into the past. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. You're no longer holding yourself back. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. It looks like an okay day. Beverly, Marwan's feelings and actions towards me. May find you to be a kind, caring person, a loyal friend, somebody who is sincere. There should be communication that comes in through text message sometime in the month of November. Macy, what's to come in the next 48 hours? You could have money coming in. You may be paying off a bill of debt or a loan. Slow and steady wins the race. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Life changes for you for the better quickly. Old wounds are healing. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. And somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Amira, will it go well if I text the male A? It looks kind of neutral. Like it would be okay, but nothing spectacular. Like it may be like brief communication. I don't see any reason why you shouldn't do it, but I don't think you're going to get much from it. TD, general for the rest of this week. Disappointments heal and move into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon. Maybe spending time with an Aries. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders when money comes in and you're paying off a bill of debt or a loan. A wish comes true. You could be planning travel. Oh my goodness. Oh, excuse me. Ashley, will I have kids in the future? Kids are free will. You have opportunity for kids in the future if that's something that you decide on. Kids aren't destined. You have to make that decision. Gen X, would Allie be open to dating again, or has that ship sailed? I think that you could date again. Good vibes. How will it go when Kay and I spend time together? It goes well. Feeling grounded and stable. Disappointments are moving into the past. Maybe pleasant, kind, caring, sincere energy. Oh, the one that Avery interrupted? I think I remember the cards. So let me read them again. I think it was these. I think these were the cards. Six of Earth, gifts of time, money, or effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan, or paying off debts. Two of Earth, too much going on at once, the need to make a decision, consider a more playful approach. And Four of Earth. Oh, no, wait a minute. Oh, yeah. Four of Earth. Being too frivolous or too cautious with money, good business decisions, giving to those less fortunate. And I said that I think that was the answer. That card was the answer. Because feeling like you're at a low point or you're stuck or like not much is moving forward for you, sometimes if you help somebody with something, that may be all you need to like kind of get back to yourself. So I think that was pretty much like the takeaway from this. Like finding somebody to help out with something could make you feel a little bit better about whatever the point is that you're going through right now. Mary, what does Tarot want me to know? Life changes for you for the better quickly when you listen to your intuition, and adding a new stream of income could be bringing in more money, and you may be paying off a bill of debt or a loan or feeling a little bit more financially stable. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Brenda, in love and dating from now through the weekend. What?
Get back to my videos, quick.
To what video?
What? Dad just kept shooting back to me.
This one?
Get that? No, the chicken nugget one. What's chicken nugget? This is the guy. Oh, chicken nugget. You know him? Chicken nugget. And then mom to go.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's that Nucky song. But I was watching of that person.
All right, I'll see if I can find it. Hold on.
But I was watching Baby Nugget.
Okay, Avery, I'm going to see if I can find it.
But that's her. I was watching her. It's okay, I can start that.
All right, okay. All right, Brenda, love and dating from now through the weekend. Things look a little slow. If you're not currently seeing anybody, you're probably not going to physically see anybody. But you could hear from somebody. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from. Slow and steady wins the race. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You may have a water sign that comes in. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Cherry, any good things happening towards me this week? You could have money coming in. You may be paying off a bill of debt or a loan. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You could have choices and options around social activity this weekend. And teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. Not bad. Oh, Mary Avery's fine. Laverne, is JB worth my time? The cards can't answer that. You have to make that decision. I would say there is potential for the relationship to move forward. However, the final decision is up to you whether or not you think it's worth it to move forward. I kind of feel like if you're questioning it this much, it just may not be right for you. Space, general. General, you have take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. You may be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study, and disappointment heals and moves into the past. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Feeling grounded and stable financially, lay down the law, set boundaries, a new journey begins. You may be planning travel.
We gotta die now.
Okay, so do we have to cry? What are we crying about? It didn't die. It's got 37% left. It did not die. Do not overreact.
Can you first video? What's that? What is her? She has to walk on the wall mouth.
What's in her mouth?
The walk.
Oh, that's weird. She's eating some kind of candy. Liz, for the next 24 hours. For the next 24 hours. Maybe paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. And you may be spending time with the water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You have the world at your feet, and something happens that makes you happy. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Laverne, is JB worth it? My time and all. Yeah, you got to really make that decision. The cards do show that there is potential for things to move forward with a grounded, stable relationship. But I'm thinking that you might be feeling so unsure about this situation that you may be kind of like, your intuition may be kind of telling you that not much is changing or it's not for you. So that's really, you have to make that decision. The cards can't tell you what to do. Payment, I answered for that one a while ago. Yelra, when do you see F the Scorpio reaching out for communication? Could be sometime in the month of November, maybe sometime mid-month. Who here haven't answered for yet? Queen, general and regarding my future house purchase. Exploring your options leads to success. You could have something that comes into fruition in the month of November, and I'm going to say you may make a decision to move forward with it, and a purchase could happen maybe in the month of January. Listen to your intuition. Exploring your options leads to success, and the weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Exploring options. Life is moving forward, and you're ready for it. You're going to find something soon. RK, what good blessings are coming to me right now? You have money coming in, maybe thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Disappointments heal and move into the past. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Maybe planning travel. Choices and options come in around social activity in the month of November. Cherry, what are M's next actions towards me? Communication comes in through text message, maybe in the month of October. Maybe not in the month of October, in the month of November, but maybe in the first half. I'm doubtful that communication is going to come in tomorrow, but over the next couple of weeks it may happen. Probably a text message. Laverne, financial expectations. Between now and the end of the year, you have more money coming in. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan could make you feel relief. Teamwork is favored, and business is moving forward. Whatever it is that you do to earn money, work, school, business, career, whatever it is, should be moving forward over the next 3 months. Tanya, A, the Aries' next move or intentions. Next move and intentions would probably be communication that comes in out of the clear blue sky, which then could lead to spending time together. Okay. The one that didn't hear me with the spirit cards, should I read them again? I don't know if she's heard them. With that Avery interrupted, these were the cards. Six of Earth, gifts of money, time, or effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan, paying off debts. The Two of Earth, too much going on at once, the need to make a decision, consider a more playful approach. Four of Earth, being too frivolous or too cautious with money, good business decisions, and giving to those less fortunate. And I think that that's the answer to the problem. Not necessarily giving to somebody, but helping somebody with something, I think, is going to take your mind off of yourself or whatever's happening with you and put it somewhere else. And I think it could shake up and change the energy around you for the better. Oh, Danielle, you sent a donation for that? You can ask another question. Cherry, what does M have to tell me when he texts? He doesn't have anything to tell you. It looks like small talk or catching up or checking in kind of a thing. It's not like a specific, he's not calling to tell you anything. Maggie, love for December. You have new beginnings on the horizon. You may be spending time with a Leo. Listen to your intuition and don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around love. You're not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward. Romance could heat up in December. Explore your options because you also could have water coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Infinity, am I ever going to get my body and health back where it was before I had the illness? It's changed a lot and I'm not getting any younger. I haven't felt like I've had energy to focus on it. Yeah, you will. It's going to take time. It's not going to happen overnight. Alex, what blessings are coming towards me? You could have travel coming in. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward towards greener pastures. Maybe going back to school or learning a new area of study. A wish comes true. Could be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Sharon, will I hear something positive from that recruiter, Robbie? Yeah, you should pretty quickly too, like maybe within the week to 10 days. Camilla, need to move in the near future. What month do you see me moving and how will I feel about my new place? You'll be happy and content around the new place. Life is coming into balance. Things are moving forward. You're probably going to move in the month of January. Old wounds heal and move into the past and life moves forward quickly. Star, will I get A and A? chance looks kind of slim at this point. I'm only getting a 33% chance yes. Cosmic, will my love life change this year or in 2025? Sorry, I always ask this. I'm not patient with my healing journey, but I've been single for over 2 years. I have the worst luck with men. But, like, it's not really about luck. It's more about the situations that we're in. So if you're attracted to somebody and the relationship isn't working, it's not bad luck. It's that you haven't done the healing. So if you're being impatient with your healing, like, you can't force things to happen faster than they're happening. It's better to be single for 30 years than it is to keep replaying the same horrible situation over and over again. You see what I mean? So I'm not confident that there's going to be a big change between now and the end of 2024. There is change coming in 2025, but the thing is that the past, like, you're still kind of hung up on the past, and that's really keeping things from moving forward. But it goes back to the same thing. Like, everybody thinks, well, it's bad luck. I don't have luck in love. It's not really about being lucky. When you heal, you're not attracted to the same type of person. So, like, the dickhead that doesn't call you back, that doesn't show up, like, that person becomes really ugly, and you just don't, like, you're like, I wouldn't even deal with him anymore. But you have to heal to get past that, and I don't think you're there yet. I think that that's why you're feeling stuck and stagnant. But it's like everybody wants, like, a quick fix, and there is no quick fix. The only way out is to go through it. And until you get past what you need to get past, it's better to be alone than to replay the same horrible situation. And that's, like, what people think. They think, well, I'm just unlucky, but it's not really a luck thing. It's like you're being attracted to what's not good for you because that's where you are. You know, it's like when you're in a bad situation or a situation that's not working, and you still want to hear from the person, you still want to connect with that person, you got to figure out why it is that you want that, because that's what's keeping you stuck, and you're just not past that because you're still asking about the people from the past. The past could hold you back. It could keep you stagnant for years. But it's like figuring out what it is about that person or those people that make you want to talk to them. Like, what is it that, like, what, because it's not them as a person, it's what they're pulling out in you. Like, for me, when I was in that situation with the guy from the bar, it's like he made me feel like I was wanted, part of something, not excluded. And I felt like, I don't know, I felt like we had this connection that was 100% in my head. It was in my head. Why was I so convinced? Because when he could ignore me for 3 nights in a row, but if on the 4th night he paid attention to me, I felt like I was worth something. And that's what's so dangerous. And if you don't heal from that and get past it, then you wind up finding someone else to just replace the person, but you relive the same situation. Oh, yeah, I answered you, Adonis. Did you see it? I wrote you back. Hopefully you got it. So that's the problem with that kind of stuff, because I used to feel like that way too. I used to feel like, well, I'm just unlucky. And I had a friend who used to say to me, when I was, like, hung up on that guy Matt, which was the guy that came after the guy from the bar. So I obviously hadn't learned my lesson with the guy from the bar. And then Matt was hung up on that girl, Sarah. She used to say to me, it's not about Sarah, it's about him. And I never could understand that. And I was like, it is about Sarah. He likes Sarah better than me. And how come every guy always likes the other person better than me? And it took me, I'm telling you, it took me years and years and years to finally get it. Oh, I get it. I'm attracted to him because when he's nice to me, it makes me feel worthy, and I feel like things are moving forward. But the person he really wants to be with is the person that's not nice to him. We're all fucked up. But I got past it, and now I look back at those guys, and I wouldn't want to be with either of them. I really wouldn't. Not because of like not because I think that they're ugly or gross or anything like that. Just because of the people that they are and the lives that they were living. I wouldn't want to be in a bar now. I mean, I did that. Right? I did that. I don't do that anymore. I mean, I don't know where he is, the guy from the bar, but I would venture to believe he's still running around with the same crowd. And so it wasn't that him and I had a great connection. It was that he wasn't into me, and when he was nice to me, it made me feel like he was, and I was stagnant for a long time. Anyway, yeah, you have to let go of the past, otherwise it can keep you stuck forever. But you will. You'll get past it. Um, Cherry, how is M feeling about me? I may think you're a nice person. It doesn't look like they're actively really thinking about anything right now. May think that you're a loyal friend. You're somebody who is down to earth. I don't know how well you know this person. They seem a little distant. Or they may be they just could be distracted. May find you to be like kind-hearted, caring, or sincere, a loyal friend. Did that one. Nat, can I get a love reading for the rest of the year? With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Could be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, but Capricorn comes up strongest. It looks like new energy. New energy may be coming in towards the end of this year, and new beginnings are on the horizon. Things move forward towards greener pastures. You also could have a Virgo coming in. Explore your options as far as love is concerned. Julie, I'm going to just open up the mail. Sometimes it takes a minute before it shows up. Cosmic, for free questions, is Jen my boss? My boss's boss of the director at GS not like me. She's standoffish. I don't know if she thinks of me, but I hope that she'll still want to keep me permanently. I don't think that she doesn't like you. I think it's just her personality. I think that she may think that you're, reliable, dependable, hardworking, down-to-earth, sincere. It looks pretty good. I think that you could get a permanent position there. Titty Bumble, why does M keep bringing me up? What do I need to know? Lay down the laws, set boundaries. I don't think it's anything bad. But if you feel like this person may be overstepping, or they may want you to do something, or I don't know in what context they're bringing you up, but just make sure that you set strict boundaries. If something comes up that you feel uncomfortable about or that you don't want to be bothered with. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. And you should get good news around the situation. So whatever it is this person is talking about shouldn't be bad. And then the orange angel cards. Where are they? Oh, there they are. Avery, are you still awake? Avery, are you asleep? No. Okay. Romance and connection. Angels of romance are swirling around your life at this time, ushering in positive, uplifting experiences to remind you that love is real. Allowing yourself to be romanced and to receive the experience of true connection is important in this time. it is likely that your heart space is opening up and the barriers or the shields that have been in place are falling away. If you find yourself scared or uptight about romance, know that this is not only a sign that you would like to experience it, but that it is something that you're in your energy system may really need. Your angels are guiding you to begin seeing yourself as a loving and deserving of love. Know that you have such goodness and light to offer others and to the world. You are also being encouraged to know that the world wants to see you and to know you and know your heart. And all of this is only possible with your permission. And then the other one is yes. Yes, yes, yes. The answer is yes. Proceed, go forth, achieve, enjoy, don't hold back. The time is now. Rise up, fly high, light up, express yourself and the experience, share. This card is a huge thumbs up. If you are making a decision, if you have a decision that needs to be made, the answer right now is yes. Pretty good. Patty, what can I expect at work? My bosses are quite fickle, and am I secure there? Yeah, I think you're secure. Looks grounded and stable. Your hard work pays off. Feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. I think things are okay for right now. Titty Bamba, how should I handle my call with C tomorrow? Stand your ground. Listen to your intuition. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs. It leads to success. Life changes for you for the better quickly. Cosmic, will I be single in 2025? If so, that's okay. Okay, let's see. You have potential to move forward in 2025. So, no, I'm not going to say that you're definitely going to be single because there's opportunity here. Mimi. How is Virgo JR feeling towards me not responding to his text messages? He's okay with it because he thinks that you're just mad and that you'll get over it. He's not taking it serious. Ayana, what will happen between me and Cancer? Am I making a good choice moving to Maryland? Or let me answer the one about Cancer first. Slow and steady wins the race around Cancer. I don't know what kind of a relationship this is, but things look a little slow. I don't see all that much happening as of right now. It depends where you guys are in this relationship. I don't see all that much happening or changing around the situation as of right now. Am I making a good choice moving to Maryland? Yeah, it could be good for you. A new beginning is on the horizon that leads to success. You may have more money coming in. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Tanya, romance. You do have romance coming in. Could be with a Capricorn. Life could change for you for the better quickly. With a Sagittarius, expressing your wants and needs and exploring your options could lead to success around love. A new journey begins. Jasmine, what will happen between Edgar and I? Does he have romantic feelings for me? He's a Gemini and I'm a Libra. The way that this situation reads is somebody from the past or a cycle. It doesn't look like there's, I don't want to say there's not real feelings here. There is a connection, or there was a connection, but it's not a committed love relationship that's leading to success. It's more of like hooking up, hanging out, and then the person may disappear and resurface. If you choose to keep this person around, it could potentially stunt you from moving forward with your life. Who haven't I answered for yet? Let me see. Anila, how can I expect Scorpio season to go between me and Jabbar Aquarius? Maybe somewhat of a roller coaster. So you've got an argument or a disagreement, then there may be moments of not speaking, and then the communication picks up and things look well functioning, but then look out for another argument or disagreement that could be somewhat of a tower moment. It's somewhat of a roller coaster. I'm not even going to say just for Scorpio season. It could be for like the rest of this year. PG, love. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and new choices may be coming in. If you're not with anyone right now, could have a Leo or a Cancer coming in, possibly a Capricorn. New beginnings on the horizon that lead to success. If you're looking for a long-term commitment, you may find yourself in one over the next 3 months, or maybe more along the lines of like the winter time frame, like the end of December to the end of March. Yeah, a young child living next door screams often and loud. Should I put up with it, say something to the parents, or move? It's a tough situation. I know, because sometimes when Avery screams, I think, oh, fuck. You know, but this is what I think. I think that the kid may be going through some sort of a stage, and I don't know that it's going to continue for that much longer. And not that I would tell you not to say anything. You have every right to say something, but the kid may stop doing it, and rather than cause like awkwardness between you and the neighbor, I would give it a couple of weeks, or maybe between now and the end of the year, before you make any decisions, because you might find that it stops. I wouldn't pick up and leave, because I think it's going to stop. You know, I think that this kid may be going through some kind of a weird stage, and it will end up passing. Spiritually beautiful, is my third eye open? You would know if your third eye was open if you see things. I would say it could be partially open, or you may have moments of insight, but I think if it was completely open, you would know. Miss R, is there anything that I should look forward to in 2025? Could have money coming in. You may be planning travel. Life could change for you for the better quickly. Maybe working on a new creative project or creative hobby, and career could be moving forward. Candace, Aquarius got us a cruise tickets. How will the cruise go? Oh, it should go well. Happy, content, successful, fun. It should be an enjoyable time. Davy, general. You have new beginnings on the horizon that lead to success around like a side business, side project, side hustle. Could be spending time with a Gemini or a Virgo. Old wounds heal and move into the past. You may hear from somebody from the past or reconnect with someone you haven't seen in a while. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. And with the Empress, you've got love and money coming in. Not bad. Not bad. Cherry, will M apologize to me? I don't see an apology coming in as of right now. Pallavi, love. You have a wish that comes true around love. You've got choices and options. Water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, possibly Sagittarius coming in. Disappointments heal and move into the past. You have long-term potential around your next relationship. And it could be quite passionate.
Mom, I don't want to say more.
Okay, we got to put it in a piece of paper. Here, stick it in here. Okay, put it up there, and I'll take care of it later. Thank you.
Thank you, Mom.
Oh, you're welcome.
Do it in the morning.
Okay.
This one in the morning before the guy stop putting the email.
Okay. Lady Sunshine General for November.
Oh, I'm sunshine.
You have cause for celebration coming in around social activities. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders. You may feel relief around paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Not bad. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Ruchi, romance coming in. Romance could be heating up with a Sagittarius or water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Listen to your intuition. You have cause for celebration that comes in around romance heating up that could lead you to a long-term committed relationship. Not bad. Is there anybody here I haven't answered for yet? Kevin, my gums hurt. Will it stop? Yeah, it will stop. Probably soon. It may have something to do with the cold that you have. As Rosie, does R still like me after all that happened? I think he likes you as a person, yeah. Is there anybody here I haven't answered for? Braveheart, will I be in a relationship by spring? Could be with a Scorpio, a Virgo, or possibly a Libra. Explore your options, leads to success around love. Yeah, you could find yourself in a committed relationship by then. Kevin, how will work go when I'm back? It should go well. Feeling grounded and stable, feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Slow and steady wins the race, but successful. Julie, I'm reading yours now. I'm not convinced that much comes of it, but I would pursue it and see what happens. Because it's like there's indecision around the situation, and it looks like the chance is slim that anything comes from it. But let's see what happens. As Rosie, does R come back to me ever again? Like to be in a committed relationship? I don't see commitment around this situation. I'm reluctant to say this person's coming back for commitment. Kevin, could we find a home soon? You could, like, before the end of this year. Chelsea, will I have a lucky day tomorrow? It looks like an average day. I don't think it's going to be anything extraordinary. Slow and steady wins the race. Success comes in around work, school, or business. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Spiritually beautiful, I answered yours. I said that it could be partially open. Is there anybody here I haven't answered for yet? What?
You have to have 2 of my blankets. I have 2 brand new blankets.
You got 2?
Now, I'm having 1 and you can have 1.
Oh, yeah? Speak knowledge. Will I be more successful creating contact for various topics and giving opinions, food reviews, or something else? I would say you can do reviews on various topics, not only food, and be successful. TR, is C going to reply to my text? I think that they will. They may be slow, but I think they will. Shrushti, November. Maybe spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. New beginnings are on the horizon that could lead to success around like work, school, business. The hard work you put in pays off. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Pretty good. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? Okay. Mel, is T being honest with me about his relationship status? He says he's single and not talking to anyone romantically. Yeah, I think he is being honest. Kevin, yeah, I'll definitely be on tomorrow. Avery's going back to school, so I'm probably going to come on in the morning, and then I think I'm going to pick her up a little earlier from school to take her trick-or-treating. We may go ice skating, so if it gets late tomorrow, I might not be on tomorrow night, but I'll definitely be on during the day while she's in school. Oh, good night, spiritually beautiful. Kimon, general. Life is coming into balance and you may be paying off a bill of debt or a loan. You have money coming in. Disappointments heal and move into the past. You may be maybe planning travel. Could be spending time with a Libra. Disappointment heals, moves into the past, and teamwork is favored. Listen to your intuition. Oh, Kevin, you love ice skating too? I can't believe that I'm back taking lessons. But you know what? I feel like it's good for me, like mentally, you know. Adonis, how will I do on the geo exam tomorrow? Will I get a solid 70 or above? Yes, I think you will. I think you're probably going to do better than you're anticipating you're going to do. Aurelia, what is Travis, Becca's dad? Becca is my son's best friend. Think of me. We're getting them ready for the first communion, and I'm not religious. Okay, let's see. That's okay. May think that you're like grounded and stable, that you're kind and caring, you're hardworking, successful, and independent. What? You know what's funny? What happened? Oh, it died. All right, so go plug it in, and I'll be right there. We're not religious either, and all right, I'll plug it in a second.
So put the TV on.
Okay, I'll put the TV on.
But how about SpongeBob SquarePants?
I could put SpongeBob on. Just give me a second. So, I kind of felt like my brother and sister-in-law. First of all, they decided to get married in an Episcopalian church because she had like post-trauma from like CCD on Sunday. She didn't even go to Catholic school, but so they didn't get married in the Catholic church. But Episcopalian is sort of like Catholic.
Everyone.
Oh, that's very nice. So then after Johnny was born, they decided they wanted to baptize him because, I don't know, they just felt like they should. But my church here, even though I made my communion and my mother was buried and everything else here, I did my confirmation and whatever I had to do, they didn't recognize me as a member because I don't go to church on Sunday. You know what that's all about, right? And my cousin was like, hey, listen, I know this is about money. How much money is it going to take for you to give me the letter so that I can baptize my cousin's kid and be the godfather? And they were like, no, it's not about money. It's about being a good Catholic, whatever. So my brother, and they found a church, and like, this is where I'm like, everything is so corrupt. It's a Catholic church, but anything goes there. So it's like you could have 5 godparents, you could have like Jewish godparents, you could have, they don't care. So how that works, I don't get it, but whatever. I mean, to me, like I agree with that. Like if you were to choose godparents for your child, do they have to be the same religion? I don't really believe that, but if that's what the religion says, then that's but whatever. So my nephews were baptized and made their communion there, and my nephew Johnny just really doesn't believe I mean, it's his nobody's ever told him that there is no God or there's no this, or he just has a very hard time believing in anything, and that's his thing, and I respect it. But I would watch my brother and sister-in-law fight with each other over who was going to take the kid to the and you only had to go once a month. Like we had to go every Sunday, and then we had to go to church. They only had to go once a month. And then I'm like, you guys don't want to do this. Why are you doing this? Anyhow, so I think that like my younger nephew made his communion, and I think that's it. That kind of checked out. But because of all of that, and because I don't really know where I stand with any of this, like we decided, like Avery just doesn't have a religion. Like she wasn't baptized or anything. Funny is that her best friend, Nicholas, they're not going to the same school anymore. So now me and his mom try to get them together once a week or once every other week so they could see each other. And we were talking about it, and she said the same thing about Nicholas. She said that she doesn't know what she believes, so they haven't made a decision about the kids, or they're not doing anything. She's like, I kind of want to see if they'll figure it out themselves, what they believe, and that's interesting. And I always thought that too. Like, wouldn't it be nice if you had the opportunity to just experience life and think about what it is that you believe? But I just thought that was funny because most people just do it because that's what you do. Like my parents baptized me not because they were religious, but because that's what their parents did. And I was like, yeah, I don't really want to do that. Anyway, I just thought it was so funny that somebody else had made that same decision and the two kids became best friends. Oh, okay, Adonis. That's good. Kevin, I noticed increasing money in my account. Sometimes that happens with work. Oh, yeah, you could be getting paid at work through direct deposit, maybe. Is that what it is? I live in New York.
But who drive you?
Who drive me where?
To cemetery.
I drove. Weren't you in the car?
No. What your mom said who drive?
When my mom's funeral, we went in a limousine. You know what happens? A limousine pulls out. Was it a limousine? Yeah. The car that she's in, I think, is first, and then the limousine, and then all the other cars go behind. And we all put our flashers on. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was in a limousine. Do you get a limo? I can't remember. I can't remember. I'm thinking it was a limo. I don't really remember.
Mommy, I hate that one very, very, very much.
Davey, what does Tara want me to know? Money's coming in, finances are improving, disappointments heal and move into the past. You may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. If you've had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past. You may be planning travel and success comes in around work, school, or business.
I just say
yeah.
But then I
follow the tradition with my son, but I don't go to church. Yeah. At the time, our church made us. So you had to go once a week. You had to fill out the envelope and put the money in it.
I hate that.
If you disappeared after that, nobody cared. You know what really turned me off? When I was younger, like when I was in high school, I wanted to go to church. Like I wanted to have faith. And I would be in church and I would hear like I knew the people that were there. Like we were all in the same neighborhood, like friends of my parents. And I would hear them like gossiping about other kids. And I would be like, you don't know what the fuck your kid is doing. So how dare you talk about somebody else's kid? But what really drove me crazy was the people that congregated at the door so that they could hightail it out of there and beat everyone out of the parking lot after they received communion. That's what drove me crazy. It's like, you don't want to be here, so why are you here? It's more important to leave early so that you can get out of the parking lot first. So why are we doing this? Like, it goes back to the same thing. Like, why are we doing this? Nobody wants to do it. Anyway. Avery, what?
Can you put SpongeBob on it?
Yes, but I'm almost finished. Let me finish what I'm doing and then I'll do it. Adonis, I'm reading it now.
Yeah, but let's do it first. Well, make a deal. They can do it. Mom, we can make a deal.
You know something? I don't know that they would care because I don't know if they believe in that kind of stuff.
Make a deal.
So they may feel like it's, like whatever kind of a thing.
But let me make a deal.
I don't think it would cause them to lose interest. No, I just don't think that they would be. I don't think it would make a difference to them, really. Because I don't think that they would believe it. Or maybe it's just not their thing.
I'll make a deal, Mom. Do you want me to make one deal?
Avery, what's your deal?
So, you have a splash ball, I'll go to the bathroom. What do you do with splash ball this whole time?
Yash Pal, Suhas, and I.
I will go to the bathroom.
Things
That's
look a little
my
slow around this situation. I would express your wants and needs around this situation if you want to see things
is
move
my
forward
deal.
faster.
That's to be my deal.
All right, listen, I think I have a couple more people, and then I'll be done. Okay?
Is it
Kevin, will they clean our filters tomorrow?
Mrs. Steelhorns and Mrs.
I think they will clean the filters tomorrow. If they don't tomorrow, they should do it before the end of the week. Dollface, for the next 48, is that what it was? Next 48.
7 was in here.
Maybe feeling grounded and stable around finances. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Listen to your intuition.
7 was always in this.
What's in there? Water? Don't spill it, whatever it is. Tanya, I always had friends with the pastor's kids and the girls were fast beyond my years. Yes,
Let's go dump this.
I've heard that too.
Let's dump this out.
Fia, general.
Let's dump
All right, you can dump it out in the bathroom.
Let's go.
You have money coming in, finances are improving. You'll walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. New beginnings are on the horizon that could lead you to success around work, school, or business. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Okay, Charlie will be the last one.
Okay, let's do Charlie.
Can I have a general? Sure.
Okay, I want to do this good.
Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and you could get good news that comes in around work, school, or business. Life may change for you for the better quickly. You're not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward. Maybe planning travel. You have choices and options coming in around social activity. I'm telling you, my friend had a hickey on her mom covered it with makeup before church, so her dad wouldn't see it. Good times. Good times.
No, not good times. Sometimes bad times.
All right, I'm going to wrap it up. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you all very much for being here. Thank you. Have a nice evening.